and you're watching another Hustle Hobbies. Today, I wanted to start this off from the beginning. Since this Hustle Hobby channel is new, I want to get into basically what I do, and more importantly, what I do for energy and what I do to keep the edge. The truth is when you hustle and when you're an entrepreneur and you do stuff, it takes a lot of energy and it really doesn't ever stop. For instance, I've gone to one of my hustles is I rent out my car, and I thought that I would have an edge over the Enterprise and Hertz markets. I don't know if they have it. You can correct me if you want. I like to deliver my car because that makes it super convenient for people that can't get to me. I live in Levittown, Yardley area, which is about 20 miles outside of the center of Philadelphia. And I'm one of my best customers, Aja and her husband, Osi. Shout out to AK and Osi. They live in South Philly. So, yeah, it is a little bit of a, hump to get the car down to them. They're about 30 miles away from me, so I have to drive. I have to get my girl involved. It gets all crazy, blah, blah, blah. So, I have to keep my energy up. And some of the things that I use for energy, I started using this Organifi green juice not too long ago. I think about 2-3 weeks ago, and I can tell you it's definitely helped out with making me feel younger again. Because I know at some point, you get to a point where you just begin to feel old, and you just don't have the energy to hustle. Like, that's the truth. And the way you have to do it, that you got to change your diet. I am very slowly switching to a plant-based diet. Right now it's pretty much chicken and a lot of those meals that you can get from Walmart. They warm up for 5 minutes. It's a steaming bag, and I'll just eat that and drink a whole lot of water. With that's made me lose about 15 pounds so far. So again, the diet and the level of energy that you have to keep up. Now, I don't know if you people believe that wow, Jesus, use people. I don't know if you guys believe in like nootropics. Nootropics are basically, watch Joe Rogan. Find out what Alpha Brain is. There are alternatives out there because Alpha Brain is very expensive. Oh, by the way, this Organifi green juice is, oh God, this was $70. But so far it works, or maybe I'm just using my mind to trick myself into believe that it works. Anywho, nootropics. Nootropics are basically what happens is they're supposed to help the firing of neurons in your brain. And the way you feel the effects are you can read better. I know that sounds weird. You can read better. You can speak better. And just everything in life is an extremely vivid detail without giving you a headache. It's almost like everywhere you're looking, it's almost like a bright sunny day and you're just sort of ready for everything. It's just a weird trip, but it's one of the things that I use to, get an edge to try to stay up and stay on it because, we all know in this life we have to stay regular because the actual human element in work is forbidden. So anyway, what I use for that is this is some stuff I found on Amazon, Zhao Energy and Focus. Amazon did one of those things where they downsold me. They said, hey, if you like Alpha Brain, maybe you should try this. This is $10 cheaper. So basically, it's exactly what I said. It's no caffeine. It's a nootropic. It helps you, again, fire, it helps the nerve cells in your brain fire. So I like it, Another thing I use for pain, like I have not been, I pop pills way too much. I pop sleeping pills to go to sleep. And I was popping like 4, 5, 6 Motrin a day. That's just not healthy. Just not healthy. So what I ended up doing is when I went out to Las Vegas, give me a second, in December, I'm not a big weed smoker. I didn't start that stuff. Like I wasn't one of those type of people, but this is about weed, and this little thing just happened to be legal. And of course, in Vegas, they have weed store. You can get all types of weed, all types of edibles. It's great. It's just like an iPhone store. It's amazing. But what I did have is I got convinced on this CBD oil. And the CBD oil is supposed to, I mean, I don't know if it's snake oil. It's supposed to help with stress. It's supposed to help with, you know, like joint problems and stuff like that. So you don't have to take fish oil or something like that. But I use it. And you use a drop a day, holding your. I mean, use a drop a day, holding your mouth for about 30 seconds, and I can definitely say, I feel a little bit limber, a little bit more limber, a little bit more nimble, a little bit more ready to do things. I play basketball to warm up in the morning when I don't feel like running, and I can feel my body just kind of more ready to do certain things. So, it's a help. I mean. So yeah, those are my top three at least. I have a litany of just things that I do just to keep the damn engine running. You know how it is. Anyway, that's those are just the top three things that I do, and I just repeated myself. You know what? It's still going on YouTube. I don't care. I don't care. Anyway, take it easy, guys.